Hey guys, Mr. Cerebi here, and today we're doing a review of the 1/100 scale Master Grade GM Command Colony type. If you guys saw my time-lapse video I uploaded, this is the GM Command Colony GM Command Colony type. I think I mentioned in the beginning, I'm not quite sure, that this is has a lot of Gundam 2.0 parts. Not really. It's, of course, it has GM parts in it, but it's actually more specifically the GM Sniper. So I saw a lot of extra pieces for the GM Sniper. Like, you got the helmet piece, like the one that blocks the main camera, just the top camera. But that was like, and the chest piece of the GM Command. But that, or the GM Sniper. So that was not a lot of Gundam parts in this, but a lot of GM Sniper pieces. As you can see, this kit is heavily weathered. I literally, after I finished building it, I took a Dremel to it and just scratched it up real good. So I did lose the green sticker here. Don't know where it went. It fell off the sticker sheet, flew off my workbench, and I have no idea where it went. But took a Dremel and some black acrylic paint. Did a quick brush of it, wiped it off, got some grime into the scratches here. Then I came in with I took a pencil and shaved off the pencil lead. And then use like one of those makeup like blender brushes things, and just basically rubbed graphite all over the kit to give it a little bit more of a worn look, as you guys can see, especially in the shoulder here. It's a little bit darker than usual. Mostly the kit is very clean, that very clean tan. I didn't really like it because it's like on the box art it was like really beat up and scratched and everything. Well, not super beat up, but like very weathered and dirty. So I wanted to go for that look, and just a little bit more. Beam Sabers are a little cleaner than I like, but I kind of forgot to weather them. So yeah, I took a graphite and a makeup brush and just powdered it on and just try and clean it off, and got it into some of the scratches, and then got it stuck to the plastic. Top coated this whole kit. But some of the graphite still came through. It's coming out on my hands right now. But I also went in with and dry brushed some silver just to do a little bit of highlighting. You can definitely tell that on the shield. I'm especially proud of the shield. It looks really, really good in my opinion. So right here, it looks like I wanted to go. It looked like it was like hit by like a beam saber or something. I literally just took a drill and just like very lightly drilled the top there. I felt like the shield needed a lot of weathering because it's a shield, of course, and skirts, and did the feet a little bit here. If you can focus, camera. Yeah, so I did the feet a little bit. It's very nice. I'm very happy with the way this kit turned out after I did all the weathering. So helmet, as you guys can see, super beat up as well. Yeah. So yeah, I basically went to town with a Dremel, did some did some big scratches here and stuff like that. But yeah, not a bad kit. Not a bad kit. There are a couple stickers. It does come with sticker decals. I put a 12 here, did a little bit of caution marking. You can't really tell, so I didn't put all of them. I just put a 12 there, 12 on the skirt here, and EFSF on the skirt here. Did the Federation logo right there. And that's pretty much it. I don't really, when I do decals, I don't really tend to follow the instruction manual too often. I normally don't really put decals on my kits because I do like it without, but sometimes the kit just begs for a little bit. So yeah, does come with a clear green sticker up in here, I believe. I think, I'm not sure. There's one on the back right here, so I did color that red to make it more accurate. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me get the shield and gun off, and we'll get started with articulation. Alright, so the accessories are off, and let's get started on articulation. So with the head, it can rotate, not really rotate a full 360. I guess this collar is a little too high, and the head is a little long in the chin, so it can only rotate about that far. It can go back and forth. It is on a double ball joint. Arms can go up pretty far I'd be careful if you're lifting up the left arm here or the right arm. You do have an antenna on this side that actually moves independently of the arm joint. Shoulder has a bunch of articulation, has one joint here and one up at the top of the shoulder, so this can come out like so. Rotate 360 because there's literally nothing in the back to prevent it. Can rotate forward. Arm goes out that far. Arm can rotate below the shoulder. The elbow armor is independent of the full arm itself, so that it actually just stays in place. And you got some piston action right there. Hand is on like a ball joint and a hinge joint. So it's a ball joint on the wrist or at the arm here. So it can like rotate and move back and forth. It is at a hinge at the wrist. So it can be like, I broke my hand. The only articulated part of the hand is the thumb and the thumb joint. This is actually a fixed hand or fixed 4 fingers here. It's like the Gundam Wing kits where they have like 4 fingers and then the thumb, which is cool. So let me get this arm back here. Waist is at a joint up in the upper torso, so it can go back and forth. Can't do a lot of side to side, but yeah, not a lot. It won't hold it. It'll just bounce right back. Rotate above this waist piece right here. And then, yeah, that doesn't move that much. It just moves a little. It moves independently. And then the legs, skirt is super articulated. So it's at a hinge at this skirt here, and then at a ball joint where it connects to the waist. So it comes out super far. So it can come out that far. Back skirt is fixed, so you won't go back too far. This is at a hinge joint. There's no ball joint where it connects, so it just goes out that far. Legs can bend fully. This is an independent piece. I probably should have weathered it. Totally forgot about it. Rotate below the hip joint. And then rotate at the hip joint. So these 2 joints right here are super tight. Even getting them in was kind of hard. And as you can see, I did some more weathering up here. Not super good, but the side skirts cover that. Foot is on like a joint here, so it can go back and forth. Can't go forwards and back. It's literally just like it's a square peg here, and then a socket up in the ankle. And then ankle movement here, and this likes to come off quite a lot. So let's quickly fix that. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be careful because I'm gonna get my thumbprints all over this. This actually might be from when I weathered it. There is toe movement. So there's a joint here. So, yeah, there's no articulation in the backpack. Thrusters don't move. But yeah, that is pretty much it for articulation. It is a GM, and they're very, like, the original GM was very boxy. This one, not so boxy, but, you know, there's not a lot of, like, interesting articulation. Like any other master grade, the cockpit can open, and you could sort of see the pilot's legs. You can't really see the top of the pilot. But, yeah, so that's a little hatch there. So, as for accessories, you do get a machine gun. This is it's a machine gun. You do get extra packs for this. They're on the back of the shield here. So, yeah, as you guys saw earlier in the review, it's heavily weathered as well and super glossy. This was actually the first kit I used the gun primers on. So this is the polishing finish gun primer, and I did give it a sort of a high gloss polish, so you can see that a little bit. You can literally see my light up there. So, yep. So it comes with a shield, and they all come with. It comes with 2 more of these beam packs. Hand fell off, even though I glued it. So this is what I was saying. It's literally a slot peg. You just take it out. from the hand here. I actually like to put the the gun in first, and then fold out the thumb all the way, and then just stick it in, or try to stick it in at least. Come on. Okay. And oh, come on. Get in the hand. Okay. Oh shoot. Yeah, this is also a problem. The thumb tends to pop out quite a lot. It's not a very good joint in there. It doesn't stay. But alright, so yeah, that is a problem. The thumb joint is not the greatest. They do tend to come off once in a while. Even putting them on there was kind of a hassle. But yeah, it can hold the beam rifle or the machine gun. It's not super heavy, so of course it can hold it. And then you get to use the shield. You can use it without it holding the handle, but I think it looks better if he holds the handle. So I'm gonna bend the thumb like so, rotate it back, and there is a peg on the shield and a hole in the back of the arm. You just peg it in, and then bring this thumb forward, and the thumb came off again. And now the whole thumb came off. Yeah. So there it is, holding the shield. For other accessories, you do get all the fingers. You do get 2 closed fists, fully closed fists. I lost the other one. 2 fully opened hands, splayed out hands, and another set of trigger finger hands. Yeah, for the right hand, and then another one of these just holding hands for the beam saber. And speaking of beam sabers, you do get 2 clear pink beams for the 2 beam sabers on the back. They're really simple. And of course you can hold it. I'm not going to switch it right now, but there they are. Overall, not too bad of a kit. My only complaint is the thumb. The thumbs do come off quite often, and they're quite like a pain to have, but not too bad. So yeah, let's end this review with a quick size comparison. I have the Master Grade. I think this is the normal Master Grade. This is the one that comes with the action base. Let's take that away. It comes with the the really cool action base or launch base. So this is the Master Grade Unicorn Gundam in Unicorn mode, and of course it is slightly taller, actually a good ways taller than the GM Command. So yeah, not too bad of a kit. Like I said earlier, the thumb is quite a problem, but I'm not going to be messing around with my kit too much. I'm just going to pose it up and display it. So yeah, so not too bad of a kit. So I guess that will be it, and I will see you guys in my next video.